That day started out completely normal. The check-in agent wished me a safe flight. I quietly thought, I hope so. Clear skies, a short flight. What could possibly go wrong? Sometimes, the most ordinary day becomes your last. My flight, China Airlines, Flight 611, taking off from Taiwan, heading to Hong Kong, just an hour and 20 minutes in the air. But this plane had a history. We didn't know. No one did. And the real danger was hidden deep within the aircraft's body. Seat 33A, window seat. I looked outside, and suddenly a chill ran down my spine. I'd flown many times before, but something felt different this time. When your gut tells you something is wrong, but no one else hears it, what do? The engines roared to life, and the plane turned toward the runway. That takeoff moment always gives me a slight thrill. But as we climbed into the sky, the unease inside me grew stronger. Everything seemed fine, until a strange sound came from above. It was like a creak, as if the metal was under strain. The woman beside me noticed it too, but said nothing. The captain wasn't speaking. There was an eerie silence in the cabin. 3:37 p.m. The plane had reached 34,000 feet. From the cockpit, everything looked normal, but in the fuselage, a mistake from decades ago was about to resurface. A maintenance error from 20 years earlier was quietly guiding 225 people toward disaster. A sound, then another. Suddenly, everything tore apart. It was like the metal ripped. It was like we ripped apart in the sky. It all happened so fast. But there was no sound, just wind, and the sound of my heartbeat. In that moment, you don't think. You just watch the end. Air traffic control lost contact. Flight 611 vanished from the radar. No one understood what had happened. A plane had disappeared from the sky without a trace. After the crash, investigators discovered that the plane's tail had been damaged in the 1980s. The repair done at the time didn't meet international safety standards. A hidden weakness remained inside the fuselage for years, and with every flight, it cracked a little more. Until that day, there were no survivors. 225 lives gone in a single moment. All that remained were questions and lessons. When you board a plane, do you only think about your destination? What if a mistake from the past is waiting for you? The story of Flight 611 isn't just a tragedy. It's a warning, a scream, and maybe a prayer. This wasn't just the story of a flight. It was the story of lives lost in seconds because of a mistake made decades ago. If this left you thinking, that's exactly the point. Behind every tragedy, there's a lesson and a voice that deserves to be heard. If you want to hear more stories like this, real, haunting, unforgettable, subscribe to Parallel You, because sometimes the past still flies with us.